Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
It cannot be comfortable to sleep in 3 different jackets. Like, just imagine the sweatiness you would have if you woke up in 3 coats.
Was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Whoops. That's not a good sign.
The door was
No!
locked. I was a prisoner here.
This is a massive chair. The, designer from Iwa Todai Dorm do this place?
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Alright, Doc.
This corridor is for
a poster
patients.
for his own
Most of
book.
them aren't here right
I don't
now.
like this guy even
Took
less
them
now.
out for a fishing trip.
Even more?
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Alright, alright. Oh, hey, Anderson. That's those, guys from the diner. You put the lime in the coconut and you wait till the elevator door closes so you
Alan,
beat the
from
doctor
past
up.
experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
He's being very convincing, so either he knows a lot more than he should, or he's at least partially telling the truth.
Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted by one of the most beautiful buildings the world has ever seen. This place is awesome. I want to buy it. Actually, I don't want to buy it. It would be expensive. I want it to be gifted to me by a mysterious benefactor with a secret agenda. Cauldron Lake Lodge in Tenebras Cadere. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ. Yeah. Thomas Zane, I assume? Or that's just another part of my delusions, but I don't really think so, do you?
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
Just get him lined up
This
and
way.
push!
Follow me.
I don't have an
Alan, what
attack
I'm
button
telling
right
you is
now.
Good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman obviously
I'm
loved his own
trying to bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Oh. Hey, buddy, you're supposed to unbutton that top button.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Sure.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah. Scary, scary, scary.
Okay.
Emerson,
That laugh. His neck is way too long. What is going
A
on?
real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Can I talk to him? Fatality! She's just gonna keep hitting me. I'm assuming she was a singer?
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
I like your bear sculptures. Oh wait, what can I read? Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure that they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement Therapy TM and its sister method, the Flow TM, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them, so I can have my gorilla beat you up.
My room
Rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh,
Board game.
what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the
Night
earth.
Springs, the board game.
And these two are the Anderson brothers.
Yeah, we've
Odin
met.
And Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
Yeah,
They
badass.
even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby.
Did he
They are, well,
pluck his eye out to make that happen?
stages of dementia.
Or is he just lucky?
They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
The hand behind the back. Man, this guy is just
I'd
born
like
to
to
be like
bash his
an
head
officer
with
on
a
a Star Destroyer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say.
Oh, okay.
All right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
Why do two people keep calling me Tom? I just realized they did that in the diner too.
Fella!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Should I touch this? What did I find?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Emil.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom,
Who's
got
that
any
guy
booze
painting?
on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Not my fault. It happened in a
Now, it was
cutscene.
already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
Alan was right. Those guys are giving the most useful information in the entire game.
Built the farm
By
close
engaging
to
the engaging new book by Emil Hartman. Oh, Emil. I don't think I ever put that together. That his first name was Emil, and that note referenced Emil and Thomas Zane.
You should go there.
No, so that's new to me. Fascinating. So, Dr. Hartman knew Thomas Zane. Ah, good coffee.
Good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Alright, I'll go back to my room.
Something's wrong.
Not yet, though.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Oh, that's creepy.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Well, there's another QR code. Yeah, I'll find the links for these, like I said, and then you can watch them if you want to. But like I said, I just recommend waiting until after you've seen or played the rest of this game. And preferably also Control, the next game that Remedy put out. It ties in a little bit to stuff that they bring up in that game. It's not really a spoiler for Control or anything at all. But,
my hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Yeah, anyway. Things happen. I'm having a panic attack when I try to write.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Alright, I'll just keep sitting here convulsing and looking at my hands.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from
Well, that was from the manuscript page.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
Destiny. It's my store.
All right, Tor.
I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby. Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the
Alright, I have the keys, so I should be able to get in here. So you unlock a door by waving the keys in the middle of the handle, huh? Is this his office? Holy moly, what the crap? Wolves.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients.
Oh, wait a minute.
I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Wait a minute.
I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But
that son of a bitch.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something
just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Lots of creepy paintings, too. A big map. A manuscript page.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time.
Oh,
and he
Mott
blurted
was the
out 2
kidnapper.
days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
I don't think I ever realized that either. Oh, well, there we go.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Alright. Time to go find a gun.
Get out of here!
Oh, Barry!
You hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Let's do it!
Ow!
Why are you hiding behind a cutout of me?
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us.
Barry!
Teacher.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Buddy, come on. That's juvenile. A gun!
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
This is what, you know...
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Why in the world would you leave a loaded pistol unsecured on your desk?
Well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Time to go. Serves you right, asshole. Let's get out of here. That grin. Oh, hey, I got pages.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
We get any more? No, we just got that one. Okay, time to go.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment.
Oh boy.
I had to find a way
Ho,
out.
ho, ho, ho. Open the lock. Oh, I don't have a flashlight, do I? Oh no. A generator. A generator. We'll use that. Nope, 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 nope. That's not good. Come on. The button's a lot smaller this time. How am I screwing this up? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. God, come on, there. No, nah! This is just ridiculous. There we go. Are you kidding me? There we go. Good lord, that was awful. Yes. Die, furniture. Oh, I think that... Yeah, the door fried. Let's get out of there. Oh, that was horrible. This is probably the worst QuickTime I've ever done. It wasn't even a QuickTime. It was one button. Oh, boy. What happened to my light bulbs? Ah, a flare. It's not much, but... Okay. Oh, come on. And I like these bears, too. Another page.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
A producer, huh?
Most of us are very shadows.
Are we really gonna watch a Night Springs episode in the middle of all of this? I can't even really hear it over the music. Alright, this is no time to be watching Night Springs, and I can't even hear it. Oh! That way. No, 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 no! Oh, wait, that could be helpful. Yeah, come on. Hit it again. Come on. Come get me. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. I forgot I actually had a gun. You are watching me at my very best video gaming today. Ah! No, it's locked too. Oh, wait, I've got an idea again. No! Nope, 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 nope. That didn't work very well, but I got the door open.
I'm here.
Barry, you have a flashlight, you beautiful man. I forgot Alan can't
The
run.
gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Are you kidding me?
I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Thank you, Barry.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Oh, good. Freaking crap. I'm getting out of here. Oh no, the pillars have come to life. Ow. Give me batteries. Oh shoot, the gate is evil. Let me through. Flares, battery. I need some ammo. I shot one of the 6 shots that I had by accident. Oh, hedge maze. What is... Oh, wait, hang on. The rule of mazes, always go right. Always go right. Oh, good. Bullets. Always go right. Ah! Oh, shoot. This would be right, but this is clearly a dead end. Don't trust Emil. It's a bit late for that! Oh, wait, there's something on this bench. Batteries. Got them. Okay. Another page.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.